the Hallyu billionaires, from screen idols to tech giants. What happens when the biggest superstars in the world simply decide to walk away? For over 2 decades, these 4 men weren't just actors, they were the faces of the Korean wave. But while fans were waiting for their next drama, these icons were quietly building something far more powerful. Today, they aren't just kings of the screen, they are the new kings of venture capital and real estate. From Bae Yong-joon's secret tech empire to Wonbin's billion-won property portfolio. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the original 4 of Hallyu, then and their extraordinary billionaire, reality now. You won't believe how much they're actually worth in 2026. Bae Yong-joon, the master strategist. First, we must talk about the man who started it all, Bae Yong-joon. To many, he will always be the soft-spoken Kang Joon-sang from Winter Sonata. But in the boardroom, he's a shark. While most actors were chasing scripts, Bae was chasing equity. By founding He East, he didn't just manage stars, he created a blueprint for the modern K-entertainment agency. But his real masterstroke? Selling He East to SM Entertainment and pivoting entirely into venture capital. Today, Bae Yong-joon is known as the hidden hand of Korean startups. From high-end coffee brands to cutting-edge tech and sustainable agriculture, his portfolio is as diverse as it is profitable. He's no longer just a star, he's a kingmaker. No wonder he's chosen a quiet life in Hawaii. When your investments work this hard, you don't need the camera anymore. Wonbin, the phantom of real estate. If Bae Yong-joon is the strategist, Wonbin is the phantom. It's been 16 years since we saw him in The Man from Nowhere. Fans often ask, how does he survive without working? The answer lies in the streets of Seongsu-dong and Samsung-dong. Wonbin isn't just an actor, he is a visionary real estate investor. He began buying buildings in neglected areas before they became the it spots of Seoul. Today, those properties have appreciated by 500 to 800%. Along with his wife, Lena Young, they've built a fortress of wealth that allows them to choose privacy over fame. For Wonbin, a single 30-second commercial once a year earns more than most actors make in a 16-episode series. That is the definition of winning the game. Lee Byung-hun, the global CEO. While others retreated, Lee Byung-hun expanded. He is the only one of the 4 who conquered both Hallyu and Hollywood, but his true power isn't in front of the lens. Enter BH Entertainment. Lee didn't just start a company, he built a powerhouse that manages icons like Han Hyo-joo and Kim Go-eun. By controlling the talent, he controls the industry. At the 2026 Baeksang Arts Awards, we didn't just see a legendary actor, we saw a mogul. His ability to balance a high-octane acting career with a massive corporate empire is unprecedented. He isn't just part of the Hallyu wave, he is the wave's engine. Jang Dong-gun, the enduring legacy. Finally, the man often called the most handsome man in Korea, Jang Dong-gun. His journey from All About Eve to his current status is a masterclass in longevity. Jang Dong-gun has masterfully transitioned into the statesman of the industry. Through strategic partnerships and wise asset management, he has maintained a level of prestige and wealth that few can match. Alongside his wife Ko So-young herself, a brilliant investor, they represent the ultimate power couple of the original Hallyu era. They don't just own property, they own a piece of Korean cultural history. The original 4 prove that being a star is temporary, but being a visionary is forever. They took the love of millions and turned it into empires that will last generations. So, which of these four transformations surprised you the most? Is it Bae Yong-joon's tech empire or Won Bin's real estate genius? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the lives of your favorite stars, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to K-Star Stories for more untold tales from the heart of Hallyu. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.